And then I'm. All right, everybody. Welcome to the week 8 Head of Household Competition. This week we are playing touchy subjects. So everyone, including Mira, has submitted a form for us that includes questions, opinion-based questions about your fellow house guests, giving your own personal opinions, and then for uh, excuse me. And then for this round, we are asking you the questions again, but you will be attempting to answer in the majority as opposed to the what your own personal opinions are. And then just a reminder of this rule: you are allowed to answer yourself for this round if you think that you are the answer that is in the majority. Okay. Let me correct something really quick. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, is everyone ready to go? Okay, so we will start with the first question. Who is the most likely to be a secret serial killer? Of the 9 castmates, I should say, who is the most likely to be a secret serial killer?
Can the Mira be an answer or no?
Yes, you can answer yourself for this round.
Beer meant Mira.
He asked if I could be an answer.
Your
Yes.
name sounds similar. Yes, Mira is.
Can't wait to see you in Las Vegas this November. I hope you enjoy the film.
Thank you.
Craving movie trivia? Movie trivia is the most movie trivia in one place. With so many ways to play, daily challenges, fun competition, and new games.
Listen, as much as I want to hear the movie trivia.
Yeah.
So yeah, full disclosure, Mira can be an answer for all of these.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 3 thumbs, 4 thumbs. Just waiting on Jared's thumb.
And sorry, is this the most points or are you eliminated? How does the points work?
Most points, we'll go
Okay.
through all of them, most points wins. Okay, that looks like a lot of thumbs. Everyone reveal. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Aaliyah said Pierre. Jared said Pierre. Pierre said Jared. Issa said Mira. And Cam said Jared. Okay, everyone can put their things down. The correct answer was Sanam. And because Danny answered Pierre, Sanam answered Mira, and Scott answered Aaliyah, nobody gets a point for that round.
Come on, Jared Voorhees. Come on.
Maybe it's not so. Maybe
That is what Pierre was thinking too.
I didn't even think that.
Because it has to be secret, guys, and the men always get caught.
So true.
And it's too obvious of an answer that we didn't think of it.
All right. Well, let's do the other side of the question. Who could solve a murder case the easiest? And you know what? I'm just gonna. Where is it? I'm just gonna put everyone's name in the chat, just so everyone knows what could be a possible answer here. Okay, 1 thumb, 2 thumb. I see Cam and Aaliyah's thumbs. Pierre's thumb, Issa's thumb, which has now disappeared, and Jared's thumb. All right, everyone reveal in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Aaliyah has answered Pierre. Cam has answered Aaliyah. Jared has answered Danny. Pierre has answered Danny. And Issa has answered Sanam. Okay.
Do you want me to help there? Because my thing isn't working. So I can read you off.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. Okay, so the majority answer was Aaliyah. So Cam gets a point. Danny answered Danny, Sanam answered Danny, and Scott answered Danny. So Cam is the only one that gets a point that round. Okay, move on to the next question. Who could best survive a night in a haunted house? Who could best survive a night in a haunted house? Cam's thumb, Aaliyah's thumb, Issa's thumb, Pierre's thumb, Jared's thumb. All right, everyone reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah, can you hold it a little closer? I think that says Mira. Cool. That Aaliyah says Mira. Cam says Cam. Jared says Cam. Issa says Mira, and Pierre says Danny.
Okay. All right. The majority answer was Mira. So Aaliyah, Danny, Issa, and Scott all get a point. Okay, next question. What's up?
Want to update it at the bottom?
I was going to do it at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, next. Who would be the last survivor in a horror movie? You know, something's killing the entire cast. Who's the last person left? Okay, Cam's thumb, Issa's thumb, Pierre's thumb, very close. Aaliyah. Oh, okay, maybe that wasn't. I thought that. Okay.
Sorry, Pierre holding phone in weird ways. So if Pierre kind of looking at Pierre's writing over here. If Pierre looking at camera directly, he had.
All good. Okay, everyone's thumb. So reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's see. Aaliyah said Danny. Cam said Scott. Issa said Jared. Jared said Mira. And Pierre said Cam.
All right, lovely. The majority answer. Wait, let me check this one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. The majority answer for this one was Mira. So Jared gets a point. Current score tally. Everyone has a point except Pierre. All right. Next question. Who would die first in a horror movie? Who would die first? That was a very quick thumb from Issa. Jared's thumb, Pierre's thumb. Jacob. Unfortunately, Jacob is not a acceptable answer for this question.
The minorities always die first. It's awful.
Leah's thumb. And Cam's thumb. Everyone reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah says Pierre. Cam says Pierre. Issa says Scott. Jared says Pierre. And Pierre says Scott.
All right. Excuse me. All right. The majority answer was Pierre. So Aaliyah, Cam, and Jared all get a point.
Love Scott, but Aaliyah, you ate. They do like hate minorities. They hate gay people.
They really do. It's
I
really
think I
awful.
made a comment to Jacob at one point that he would, in fact, die in a horror movie first because man of color.
Pierre is
No,
the straight to
literally.
man. Why is he dying first?
You're like Italian or something.
Okay, next question. Which evictee should still be in the game? So the past players that have been evicted, which player would still be in the game? And full disclosure, because of Jess's walking, she is ineligible to be an answer for this question. Okay, Issa's thumb. I think I saw Pierre's thumb earlier.
I don't remember.
The acceptable answers for this one are Shane, Lynn's, Giraffes, Zach, Fred, or Dex. Okay, I see 4 thumbs. I think we're just waiting on Jared. Don't reveal just yet. All right, reveal in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah said Linz. Cam said Dex. Issa said Shane. Jared said Linz. And Pierre said Shane.
Okay, the correct answer was Shane. So Issa, Pierre, and Scott all get a point. All right, now we get into the host favorite section. Who is my favorite? End of the season, we're giving out Prod Favorite Awards. Who am I giving my award out to? Okay, Cam has a thumb. Jared has a thumb. Aaliyah has a thumb. Issa has a thumb.
Pierre has a
Pierre.
board.
And Pierre has a board. Okay, and a nod. Okay, so I believe that's right. Reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Aaliyah, can you move it up a little? There we go. Aaliyah said Mira. Cam said Jared. Issa said Cam. Jared said Pierre. And Pierre said Pierre.
Okay. The majority answer for who is my host favorite was Pierre. So Jared, Pierre, and Scott all get a point.
We lost him.
Pierre, I think you're okay.
Appreciate that, bro. Okay. Who is Heather's favorite? Now tell us your answer. Well, not until the end of the season, Danny. Come on. I can't just give it away right now.
I will say it's hard because my last 2 seasons were both named Chris, so there's no Chris on this season.
So yeah, you're back to square one with this one.
I'm just gonna answer Mia every time.
I'm writing down the answer it should be.
Not for the next one. If it's going in order, don't.
For the next one,
Wait, where'd I go?
You're there.
I guess
You're
you need
crazy.
money.
I do have contenders. We'll see as the season progresses.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Pierre has a board. Is that your way of saying you're ready? Okay, reveal in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah said Mira. Cam said Issa. Issa said Mira. Jared said Jared. And Pierre said Mira.
Okay. Sorry, I just like I'm writing down who it should be from Jared.
It's who it should be. She knows why.
Okay.
Will not confirm nor deny. There are contenders.
Okay, and well, the answer that the house put in the majority was Mira. So Aaliyah, Issa, Pierre, and Sanam all get a point. All right. Next up, who is Jacob's favorite?
That's a good question.
If anyone cares, my favorite host is iPad. I agree. They're pretty cool.
I do love iPad.
iPad's so good. Okay. Everyone cam. All right. Everyone reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah says Aaliyah. Cam says Danny. Issa says Sanam. Jared says Aaliyah. And Pierre says Aaliyah.
Alrighty, the correct answer was Aaliyah. So that means that Aaliyah, Jared, Pierre, Sanam, and Scott all get a point.
If you didn't get a point there, that's crazy.
Next up, who is Liz's favorite?
For Gore.
Hey Liz, nice to meet you. What's your main quality? What is something about you?
Liz has been a little busy this week, but she'll be hopping on.
Potential move.
Liz is potentially moving and then in a show right now. So she got things going on. Don't you mean who is iPad's favorite? You're so right. So
Who
right.
is iPad's favorite?
That's a wonderful question.
That's the most coveted award.
Cam's ready, Aaliyah's ready, Pierre's ready, Jared's ready, Issa's ready. Everyone reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah said Jared. Cam said Sanam. Issa said Aaliyah. Jared said Issa. Pierre said Danny.
All right. The correct answer was Mira. So no one got a point.
The one time I don't do Mira. Like, let's go.
Bear thought it would be unfair for one woman to be two
Like,
people's favorites.
That's
I mean,
great.
You know what? It's not unheard of.
this is
I will say at the end of the season, we do not choose like the same person.
Okay, so they're gonna have to duke it out over me.
Fight to the death.
Yeah, they're-
Yeah, they're gonna have a showdown for it.
two Mira fans enter the ring and
Mira
one-
will be canceled by then.
All right. All right, now let's get into Jeez.
Okay.
All right, now let's get into the more interesting questions. Who would lose to everyone in the final two?
This is a disrespectful question.
I hate to break it to you. There's a few questions that could be seen as disrespectful, but we gotta get through them.
I was like at a friend's house when I was going through and filling it out, and girl, I gasped. They all looked at me like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I can't."
I've seen even worse than what we're doing here. So
I'm not a person who feels bad, but
Cam's ready, Jared's ready, Pierre's ready, Issa's ready, Aaliyah's ready. Reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah said Pierre. Cam
Everyone said Pierre except for Cam, who said himself.
Yep. You can read. I was going through it.
I know. I just liked the uniformity.
You know, I was going to read everybody's individual.
Can we get the score update?
Show each person the love
Would
that
you
they
like?
deserve.
Would you like to read them?
No, it's okay.
Oh.
You've taken that.
After this question, I'll give you guys a score update. Okay. So the answer in the majority was Issa. So Danny and Scott both get a point.
yeah.
So score tally right now, Scott is in the lead with 5, and then behind him are Pierre, Jared, and Aaliyah with 4. Issa and Sanam have 3. Danny and Cam both have 2. So it is still.
Sorry, so just clarification. Pierre was not answer to that, but everybody say it in game.
Everyone thought one thing, and then turns out, no. Okay. Next question. Who thinks they're running the game, but they aren't? Okay, Jared's thumb, Aaliyah's thumb, Cam's thumb. Pierre is not ready. Issa is ready. And Pierre is ready. Reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah said Sanam. Cam said Cam. Issa said Sanam. Jared said Jared. And Pierre said Sanam, but I think it says Sanan. Sanan?
I'm seeing.
It's still Sanan.
I'm seeing Saman.
Sanan.
The question mark. Okay. The correct answer was Pierre. So only Scott gets a point there. Okay. Next question. Who is the biggest threat to win the game? Jared's thumb, Aaliyah's thumb, Issa's thumb, Cam's thumb.
Just missing a Pierre.
Just missing a Pierre. Pierre is choking himself. Oh boy.
Is this charades?
2 words. First word sounds like.
Oh, I was thinking.
Okay. And it's the cat. Reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah said Scott. Cam said Pierre. Issa said Aaliyah. Jared said Mira. And Pierre said Jared.
Okay. The correct answer was Jared. So Pierre gets a point. And is the only one to do so. Okay. Next up, which player has the most final twos? Which player has the most final 2 deals? Jared has a thumb. Aaliyah has a thumb. Cam has a thumb. Issa has a thumb. And Pierre has a board. Reveal in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Aaliyah said Sanam. Cam said Jared. Issa said Scott. Jared said Pierre. And Pierre said Pierre.
Okay. All right. The correct answer was Jared or Pierre. Both of them tied for the majority for this question.
Maybe we make a final 2, and then we are even more tied with more numbers, Jared.
So if you answered Jared or Pierre, so Cam, Danny, Jared, Pierre, or Sanam, you got a point. Okay, next question. Who could lie to your face the best? Who could lie to your face the best? Okay, Jared's thumb, Cam's thumb, everyone's ready. Reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Aaliyah said Sanam. Cam said Pierre. Issa said Aaliyah. Jared said Pierre. And Pierre said Pierre.
Okay. The correct. Wait a minute. I just yodeled a little bit. The correct answer was Sanam. So Aaliyah gets a point, as well as Danny and Scott. Okay, next question. Who is the most likely to comp out?
I agree with you.
What? Comp out.
Does that mean to win most competitions or something else?
It's more like you make it to the end of the game purely off of staying safe through comp wins. If y'all know, like, Kevin Jacobs, BB Can, that. Hmm? Okay.
I can see the thing.
All right, perfect. Reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Aaliyah says Pierre, Cam says Mira, Issa says Mira, Jared says Mira, and Pierre says Aaliyah.
All right, the correct answer is Mira. So Cam, Issa, Jared, Sanam, and Scott all get a point. Second to last question. A bit of a harsh one. Who do you never want to play with again? And I will say that in past seasons, because we've used some of these questions before. In past seasons, we have asked, "Who do you never want to see again?"
I've gotten that before in an org, but
and it feels really cool.
I think I got that in the same org as I got like wood strip for peanut butter.
Like you would strip for peanut butter?
Oh yeah.
And people were just so disgusted by that.
It was a survivor game, so it makes sense.
So there you go. All right, everyone reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Aaliyah said Pierre, Cam said Cam, Issa said Pierre, everyone else said Pierre, so Jared and Pierre both said Pierre.
Once again, everyone said Pierre except for Cam, who said Cam.
It's self-deprecation. I'm sorry.
Man, you gotta more self-confidence because you were not the answer. The answer was Pierre. So Aaliyah, Issa, Jared, Pierre, and Scott all get a point. Mira says Cam is in a race with himself to lose this guy. Okay, last question. And perhaps the most important question, who is going to be the next person voted out of Hypnotic Big Brother Season 5 Mystery Mansion? Cam has a thumb.
Mira's cat.
Mira has a cat.
I'm ready. I just had to send a text to my friend.
And Jared has no thumb, but he's still ready.
It's a will kitty cat.
Aaliyah's ready. Issa's ready. Pierre's ready.
It's
Cam's ready.
Mama.
Okay, I think everyone's ready. There's a little bit of cat chaos, but anyway, reveal. 3, 2, 1.
All right, in this one,
Everyone said Pierre. All right. The correct answer was Pierre. So everyone on call, but for some reason, nobody off call can get a point. So I don't know how that works. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick score tally here.
Like 2 minutes. Wow.
Perhaps less if I am a speed. Okay, I believe we do have the results. Okay, we do have the results, and we do have a winner, so no need for a tiebreaker. In last place, with 4 points, is Danny. You are not the head of household. In, this would be 7th place, with 5 points, is Sanam. You are not the head of household. In also 7th place, with 5 points, is Cam. You are not the head of household. In 5th place, with 6 points, is Issa. You are not the head of household. In 4th place, with 7 points, is Aaliyah. You are not the head of household. And then it comes down to Jared, Pierre, and Scott. 2 of you scored 8. 1 of you scored 9. One of the players scoring 8 points is Jared. You are not the head of household. Between Pierre and Scott, 1 of you scored 8 points, 1 of you scored 9 points, with a total of 9 questions correct. Congratulations, Scott. You are the new head of household. Okay, so we will let Scott know that he has won, and we will Everyone's leaving. Okay, and we will figure out a time for nominations sometime tomorrow. I will say we'll put this out in the universe right now. Just prep everyone for this. This week's veto is a live veto. It will take place Monday night.
Monday.
And it works best with everyone there. So please let us know if you're like, nah, you can't be there, like, at all. Like, ASAP, please. Even, like, I'm just going to put that out right now. All right, with that, congratulations again, Scott. We'll find out when nominations will be happening tomorrow. And good night, house guests.